Hey everyone, I'm Connor and welcome to my channel, The Closet. If it's your first time here on my channel, I like to talk about all things luxury, so if that's something you're into, I'd love it if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified when I bring out new videos. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Alrighty, now today's video, I'm going to be talking about the lies, okay? The lies, the hypocrisy, the betrayal, okay, from luxury YouTubers. And before you get on your little high horse, before you start judging us, are you perfect? Okay? Is your backyard spotless of leaves and weeds? I didn't think so. So, just a little disclaimer, okay? I am human, okay? I make mistakes and I am on a journey of growth. And if you're not here to support me on said journey, there is the door, you can leave. So serious. But basically, I wanted to let you know that I may or may not have lied to you because I am figuring it out, okay? I don't have all the answers and I basically make it up as I go along. Let's just get into it so you know what I'm talking about. So basically, over the whole time I've been on YouTube, and just YouTubers in general like to do this, we will talk about things that we would never buy. We talk about things that we can't justify buying. We set price limits on what we would pay for stuff. We make all of these grandiose gestures that we probably should not be making because eventually, well, most of the time, we end up caving or breaking those rules. But that's because I don't know. I don't know why we do it, but I'm going to talk to you about the things I said I would never do, and ultimately I did them, or bought them, or I'm thinking about buying them, because that's just who I am as a person, okay? And sometimes the old YouTube curse of saying never, ever, ever ends up turning into I'm buying it. So these are the things that I said I wasn't going to buy, or you know, just thought was stupid that I've ended up doing or am about to do. English apparently is something I still can't do. Now the first one would be designer sneakers. I thought that they were stupid. I thought, what crazy person would go and spend their money on shoes that are expensive when ultimately you walk in shit? Well, that is now me. Not only have I bought designer sneakers, but I am in love with them. They are what I want to wake up to every morning, and every time I see new shoes, I want to buy them. Okay? And the threshold of what I ever thought was normal to spend on shoes, let alone designer shoes, just keeps increasing. Oh, $2,000 for Louis Vuitton sneakers. What a fucking bargain. Like, I have no sense of reality, and I love them. Okay? In the past year, I have bought 4 pairs of designer sneakers and I have no desire to stop. Okay? They elevate the look. They make me feel good. The shoes, they always fit. Even in summer when I have cankles, they still look good. So old Connor, he was crazy. Current Connor, he's onto something. Okay? And I'm sorry for lying to you and saying I would never do it, but I can't be stopped. Okay? I can't be stopped. On to the next lie. Next on the list was bags that were made of materials other than leather. Okay, I thought that they were stupid as well. I thought, I can't justify spending this much money on something that isn't leather. That was a lie as well, because I bought my Dior bag that has the jacquard. Let me just grab it. My Dior bag that has jacquard on it. This is not all leather, okay? I broke the rule, but I have a new love affair with textures. The textures of them. I had to buy this bag, but I broke my rule, okay? But I'm a monster. There's no more rules on my channel. If I say something, don't even listen. If I'm saying I will never, don't listen to me. But I had this rule, and I can't even remember if I shared it on videos. I probably have, but I always thought that buying bags that weren't all leather was a waste of money, because what are you paying for? You know what you're paying for? Jacquard with Dior written all over it. It's worth every dollar. Don't listen to yourself when you say you're never going to buy something, because you can't be trusted, people. I'm probably coming off very unhinged, and I can respect that because I am unhinged. But this was my rule, and now there's no rules, okay? Now, we've all heard of like luxury creep or like income creep or whatever the hell it's called, or bag creep is what Dale calls it, where basically as things in your life change, like your income, suddenly your expectations or your kind of benchmark of what you would be willing to spend on said item, in this case bags, changes with the income. So say you're earning X amount per year, and what you would see as maximum that you'd spend on a bag would be like $5,000, and that's all you could, justify spending or willing to spend, yada, yada, yada. And suddenly you get a $20,000 increase on your pay at work, or $30,000 increase, and suddenly that $5,000 that you would cap out at and you couldn't ever think about spending on a bag, that goes up to, $10,000 in a bag. So I have the creep, but the income doesn't change. Just my desire to want to spend more on bags changes for no reason. Now, I always thought in my head that the maximum I would ever spend on a bag would be like $10,000, which is a lot, and it would have to be like a pretty significant bag. It wouldn't just be like your run-of-the-mill whatever, okay? What am I going to say? What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, but my beautiful Fendi made to order up there, which if you have not dropped a comment down below talking about how pretty this bag is just from seeing it in the background, shame on you, and do it right now please. And then give this video the thumbs up, and then subscribe to my channel, because you should just do that anyways. But this bag cost $9,000. And I never thought in a million years I'd be in a financial position where I could justify buying a bag that was $9,000. And like $9,000 is basically $10,000. So let's just say it cost $10,000. I never thought that I would be in such a position, but I made it happen, okay guys? I hustled. I worked every corner in Brisbane. But I'm pretty sure I've said in a video, or I've mentioned it in like when I've collabed with Dale and we've talked about all these things, I think I've mentioned that I would never ever spend anything close to that on a bag because I could never justify it. But then if you factor in the bag creep, where your income and stuff changes, I could maybe think about it. Well, I bought the bag and my income hasn't really changed that much, so I've lied again. Okay guys, unhinged Connor! Alright everyone, I think that's enough unhinged Connor for one day. But I think that whether you're on YouTube or you're on social media or you influence or whatever you do, there will be times where you will say, I will never buy this. I can't justify buying this. I think this brand is stupid. I think that bag is ugly. And when we say those things, we mean on that day. We're talking about on that day we won't buy it or like it or whatnot. That can change, okay? We are very easily influenced. Influencers are influenced, okay? It is our Achilles heel, and I think you should cut us some slack, because sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, and sometimes the right Instagrammer or model or other YouTuber can convince us, they can like subliminally gaslight us into thinking that we like something even if we said previously we don't. That can happen, okay? We're human. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it makes you feel better about yourself if you, like double down or backtrack on things. It's made me feel better. But pop your thoughts down in the comments below and let me know what you think. I'd love it if you could give this video the thumbs up as well, and consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. And everyone, Dale is nearly back from overseas, so I can finally keep her captive in Brisbane forever. Go and check out Dale and Meredith's YouTube channels as well, and all the other YouTubers that they met up with when they were in London, because once again, left out. So you should feel ashamed of yourselves, guys, for not including me. But I'll leave it at that. All right, bye.